Right now it is August 16th.
That's on the secondary website.
2019, 3:55 a.m. I'm realizing a coincidence between an assault that happened 5 days after this video was taken with an individual that's related to two gay family members that live 3 doors down from me that we've had mass problems. It's a mental mind, complete psychological, abusive, toxic situation, which has also been confirmed by mental health. And without it being completely authoritative by the police, it should already have its settings, and these guys are just completely disobedient to anything that is said. They overrule. I'm mentally retarded, is the way they try to mark it off, psychotic, and they don't have to do nothing. They have the rights to control everything. Well, the individual coming up here shortly, Wesley Goings, he's on the bicycle. We've had incidences in 2006, and multitudes of incidences after that. And at which point there has been brush-ins, which I ain't liked, because of my family, other type of controlment put me into a situation of having a healthy life and a place to stay, which is at this house. My mom owned this house. It got mixed up to where the two gay uncles own this house, half and half, 50-50 somehow. Court records that got mixed up, and they utilized that in their own benefit to take advantage of me. Again, and again. Anyways, with the situation, this guy is warning me. He's making threats, and then, like I said, 5 days later, I was assaulted exactly where he's crossing the line in the video coming up. It's probably about a minute out. The rest of the connectees, a whole targeted individual communitalized situation, while they're trying to play pimp, cover things up, laws after you. You know what happened in 2006, which Wesley Goings is a part of, which they're blaming and accusing some type of child rape and molestation, which sucks to talk about. But that's the kind of nasty sabotage shit that they have tried to sabotage, and there's also corrupted law enforcement that has helped the sabotage with that. Have to prove it. We got you, bitch. Prove it. Doing belittling, asinine, social, not just communications, but just outright community, citywide, even county situation. I'm posting to DOJ about the corruption. They're talking about human trafficking, bad sex slaves, and crimes and shit. Well, you come to Columbus, Ohio, and you solve your frickin' network problem across America with a big chunk out of everything, right? Why not check in to see if Columbus, Ohio is utilizing its fundings from the federal government properly, rather than allowing the cops spend it on their coffee and their donuts and whatever other side enjoyment, much less probably buying drugs right off the damn street corner themselves with it and getting away with it. It's a filthy ass place, always has been. Multitudes of states where they've claimed interstate stalking have pointed back to Columbus, Ohio, and that's even since 2002. And not only just law enforcement, but them trying to utilize family leverage and value, like the two homosexuals trying to take charge of me and my personal affairs in life, and then trying to say they have the right to control those personal affairs, and the whole city, the community's working, we got it all set up. Which would be, and I'm going to guarantee it's going to be found out, there's some, at least, illegalities and abuse with that, if not full-blown outright, complete covered up, sabotaged communal situation, and yes, tons of people are in on it. Old timers running old timer shit, don't care. Anyways, here goes this video. Hopefully this one plays out right.
Police and law enforcement have utilized the acronym I use, TOUA.
T-O-U-A. They have a lot of people up there. Some of them messengers, some of them homeless people, but I'm going to call most of them messengers. They need money.
They're even on YouTube doing other auditors, guys that go out and audit things against the police. I won't say against the police, but a lot of time police interaction and the audit law enforcement without their knowledge what's right and wrong. seen quite a few YouTube videos. Little mutters, stumbles and shit. Showing stands the target of unlawful acts. Meaning acts are being targeted by psychological warfare, psychological situations, even governmental ran programs targeted of tactics that are illegal. Explained by a psychiatrist is no different than psychological brutality. Something about children. They keep calling them child molesters or some shit like that. Anyways.
Exactly. By 2 individuals, black teenagers.
Dude turned around as soon as he said something about, you know what you do with little children around here. And he muttered it so underneath his breath that the camera wasn't picked up on it. I did.
Related to Dave Johnson, his first relative.
I'm like, damn,
homosexual uncle, Gene Rutherford. 3 doors down.
Community intervention, sabotage, setup, type situation.
On top.
It's no different than planting DNA somewhere per se on a murder victim or a murdered person, planting the evidence on somebody else.
It was built back to a situation.
Real nasty operation.
Free stay here. At least it's a little bit more stable than having to rent elsewhere. But
and these people thought I wasn't exposing it. Said last night I blew up.
That would resolve some of the problems.
Blew up in my family for them brothers who were yelling and shit.
It's not solving the
I explained an outline, a draft of exactly what DEA, organized crime profiling, staging multi-organizational participation,
mass
and
use of
exposing
people
all
at a shop that's in a residential neighborhood.
Mexican cartel,
and they was doing
gangland,
and drugs and all the rest of the shit.
You got organized crime. Yeah, government. Yeah, what I call blue gang bitches. It's the police utilizing unlawful tactics, basically no different than a gang with around.
This is Columbus, Ohio, of course. And what I'm looking at here should be Skidmore and West Broad Street, Columbus, Ohio. Coming down from almost Grub, there's a mobile gas station there, and the interstate. So that's where the location is. Right now, my almost exact location is Walnut Street and Gift Street, and there's plenty of shout outs. I'll be in the house and them trying to represent shit. They've done this shit for years, but some of it they've escalated into, man, we'll make it worse. We're making it worse. Well, what kind of criminal charges is the law supposed to pick up on that when they're making it worse, 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 and there are 15 people out doing my one individuality of person? How do you ratio that? But I won't even say 15. There's a whole everyday somebody spotting the house, cars driving in and out, throwing up signs, throwing up, even if it's normal hand gestures. Let's not say make it too thug all the time, or whatever, even just regular, just still trying to communicate something to agitate. Individual that came and was harassing me in New York City came and lived right across the street from me. There's another individual and his people, and that's the person with the multitudes, 60 or 70 extra people on hand, trying to inform that they're police 1 minute, drug dealers the next, partying their asses off, and then, hey, I'll hold you, I got connections, and maybe in under the duress of that. But main point of the video, I'm going to cut off there, was the Wesley Goings situation and my assault. I have a posted situation on the internet of the cop that I talked to, which mishandled the situation as the way I see it. She didn't take a frickin' description, called me back 40 minutes later and told me, I forgot to get the descriptions of your suspects. How the hell did you just tell me you went down the street And you was identifying something when you didn't even put the identification in the computer. Partially what, maybe asinine? Or, well, you don't know how to play, so don't play in the neighborhood, retard. So I got the police in here trying to scold me over being a victim, but rather now turn it into, we don't want to handle the shit, we got our own ties, connections, and peacemakings in the community, and you're a disturbance to that is the way we're going to make it out. Time for somebody to come out here in Columbus, Ohio, and find the corruption and the ties to that corruption. I'm done. Finished. Peace. I'll be posting this on YouTube of targetofunlawfulacts.com or Target of Unlawful Acts YouTube channel, which goes across all the other social medias or should. And that's that. Live Me app broadcasted September 1st, 2019. Today's date, once again, is September 16th, 2019.